This is the African Media Resources Center of Excellence out in Craighill Park. My name is Tumi Sedumedi. Thank you very much for joining us here on the Art Bulletin. The Rec Aquarium at Ushaka Marine in Durban is hosting BirdLife South Africa's Oceans of Life photographic exhibition. The works on display until November the 25th aim to raise awareness about marine conservation issues and what you can do to help make a difference.
This photographic competition was really started to support the BirdLife Save Our Seabirds campaign, and it's aimed at highlighting the amazing diversity of marine life and really highlighting seabirds, which are one of the most endangered groups of birds in the world. This is a diverse range of photographs taken by some of the best photographers in the world. We've got underwater photographs, we've got photographs that are above water, there's photographs representing different marine animals across the board. It really is a magnificent display of wonderful images, just inspiring people to care for the oceans.
The National Children's Theatre is known for hosting productions that keep both grown-ups and children intrigued and delighted. Ending today, Susical Jr. is no different, with a mixture of play, style, movement and song.
Because the writing, Dr. Seuss's writing is so unique, there's a lot of play on words. It's beautifully written, and the music sort of captures the essence of the Dr. Seuss writing, and they're wonderful life lessons for everyone in the actual production. There's a lot of fun as well. So I'd say the general mood is extreme, from absolute fun and colour to very sensitive moments, and a lot of life lessons that I think can be learned from this production.
She uses organic material like cotton, rag and silk to create environmental art.
Between living in modern day world and finding a balance of how we can balance between
this here at the museum, as well as talkabouts coming up on both Saturdays in the next 2 weeks, the 16th and the 23rd of November.
South African painter Asha Zero
Hicks are not fused into the background as they were in his other works. He has a consistent idea of fooling the eye and tricking the brain when you analyze his works. The use of is an illustration of his themes. The exhibition closes on the 7th of December at 34 Fine Art Gallery in Cape Town.
AFTA's annual film and TV showcase will see their graduating students showcase their short film and telenovela productions on the 23rd and 24th of November, taking place at the V&A Waterfront Ster-Kinnico in Cape Town.
It offers several films from both Cape Town and Johannesburg. We have a few documentaries that are new to us, the Masters films. We have a very good Masters film being shown this year, which was shot in Zimbabwe. We have a few of the showcase itself that will take place at AFTA, which is a broadcast evening, has the second lot of our telenovelas that we started last year, also made by our third-year students. And then we have two other documentaries taking place at the film festival at Cinema Nouveau, which was shot in, the one being shot in Germany.
on. We make films for a local audience, first and foremost. And so the kind of films that you'll see at our festival will range from, issues in the city, the cultural life of that our students experience, tensions that young people face. It's a massive world of imagination, but we really orientate it towards a local audience.
Fusing jazz music with choral music while celebrating the centrality of percussions in African spirituality is Tumi Sedumedi's debut album titled Projectello. Sedumedi will perform works from that album today at King Kong in Truyville, Johannesburg.
Our Projectello is an album that incorporates like an opera kind of scenario meet jazz. But the music really speaks about sort of society and the injustices just as we go, and on our everyday walk, what we see and what we're trying to engage in just to build a better society for everyone. It has a lot of meanings, not to be religious or anything like that, but then it has a lot to do with spirituality. It has a lot of significances, but it also mainly speaks about us dealing with ourselves in order to better ourselves, and by bettering ourselves, we're bettering everything that's around us.
Lost Men is a series of unique, site-specific, temporary land art interventions that deal with the concepts of loss, memorial, memory, and public grief. The work by Paul Emmanuel has been selected for the official state commemorations program of the First World War centenary in France.
The Lost Men was originally inspired by a number of things. In 2003, the Iraq War affected me quite deeply, and because of my sexuality and because of my relationships with men from past broken relationships and the loss of those relationships that comes along with life, I suppose, the war and ideas of patriarchy, how men are to be perceived in society, all of that stuff, perceptions of masculinity and war, the military, those are very powerful things that have influenced me in the past. And The Lost Men comes out of all of those things. The images of my body with the names of men who have died in battles that have been fought, those names get pressed into the skin, into my skin of my body.
From the African Media Resources Center of Excellence out in Craighall Park, that's all the arts news we have for you today. You can check them out by visiting www.jtcoms.co.za. You can keep in touch with us by doing the usual, and that's emailing theartbulletin@sabc.co.za or visiting our page on Facebook or following us on Twitter. Until tomorrow morning, it's a goodbye from us.